Hey, what's up, guys? It's your one and only Fluffy Pets. Actually, there's probably more like Fluffy Pets on YouTube. But, anyways, uh, so I know like a couple, days and stuff, I was crying, saying about my hamster. Well, I'm not quite upset because I know he's in a better place. I just want to give you a heads up. He's in a better place, and I know he would want me to move on and be happy. But what I did today, it was supposed to be for my 20th birthday. I got a tattoo on my foot, and it hurt not as bad. It like, okay, if a bee stings you and then it stings like really bad afterwards, that's how it feels. So I got a tattoo on my foot. It says Ohana, and then it has Stitch from Lilo and Stitch looking up at it like this with Hawaiian flowers. I got that for my hamster Hammy because my hamster Hammy was cute, he was fluffy, and he is part of this family no matter what. So I dedicate this tattoo to him. I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm gonna cry. I am planning on getting a rat, probably somewhere in March because that would have been 3 weeks I waited. But I am starting to get this stuff and looking at stuff like, cages. I looked on eBay, but the thing about website shopping is you don't know if it's going to be big enough or little enough because I'm getting 2 rats. So then I called PetSmart. Well, hold on, pause right there. Look at my cat. Muff. Hi, what you doing? He loves my mice, so I'm kind of scared about the rats. So I called PetSmart. That's where I left off. I called PetSmart. They have a Critter Nation cage, which should be big enough for like 2 rats because I'm looking for like a double unit, but $229. So if I don't have the money after my check, then I'm probably just gonna order one, but make sure it's wide and the links and stuff. But tomorrow I am going to PetSmart because I got my check today. I'm going to PetSmart and I'm gonna buy a couple things with my check for the rat, like toys, hideouts, see what bedding they have, a litter box, and then my boyfriend's gonna buy some more toys and the rats. So he's buying toys and rats. I'm buying the cage, toys. So it's equal. Anyway, so I might take you guys with me. I gotta follow. I might take you guys with me to PetSmart so you can see what I'm buying for the rats, but I'm not quite sure because I don't know if they let me film in there. Because I know some pet stores will not let you film inside. So that's kind of a heads up of what I'm starting to do. So March 1st, I'm probably either going to order or buy the cage. March 2nd, my boyfriend's going to buy some toys and then put money away for the rats. And then when I get my next paycheck, and that's all. Technically, I just need cage, toys, and then we get the rats because I want to have it set up. I'm probably gonna need I'm probably gonna have to move my room around because the Double Nation is pretty like big and wide. So like, if you see right there, I have my hamster, my other hamster, Panda, and then I have my 2 mice, and they're above my TV. And I don't want to put the rats by the window because it does get chilly. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna put the mice up top of the dresser, or I don't know if I'm gonna put them maybe like right there because it's not all the way by the window, and I have a blanket under it where the air comes in. So as I said, I don't know. I need a figure out where I'm going to put stuff, and then start moving stuff around. That way I have the opening, so when the cage gets here, I could like start building the cage. And then start putting stuff in it, decorating it. Because I definitely want the rats to have a good home. I'm actually rescuing them from, if you guys live in Indiana, you might know this place, Night Stalkers. I'm going to rescue 2 rats. I wanted to get some Dumbo rats because they're so cute. But, they get pretty territorial. Like, if I had a Dumbo rat, I can't buy another pet because they will try to attack. That's what I've heard. So, I don't know. I'm going to go look and explain that I don't want no territorial rats. I don't want vicious rats. I don't want rats that's going to be fighting with each other. So, I'm going to ask if they have a brother and sister. And maybe I'll get a brother and sister or 2 sisters from the same breed. I don't know. It's pretty new to me because I've never had rats. My mom actually used to have rats, ferrets, rabbits when she was, you know, my age. And because my mom had me pretty young, so I was probably with her. I just don't remember. I remember the ferret because I accidentally smushed it. But I was only 3, so you can't blame that on me. So I only have experience with mice and hamsters. So I think this is going to be a new and possibly a journey with rats. And I know, you know, it's not too soon, honestly. I've had him and I gave him a good life. I don't want to talk about it. I always spoiled him. Every time I would go to the store, I would always get my baby something. I gave him a good life, and it's tough when you have to make those choices if you want to keep them or if you want to have them put down. I really didn't want to have him put down, but then again, I couldn't have him starve himself and then just kill himself that way and then me find him. So I think it was best that I put him out of his misery and just had him put down. And I think I'm going to do that with all my other ones. Like, if I see them suffering, I'm going to take them to a vet. And, if they have a tumor, I might just have to get them put it down and see if they could cremate it. But if it's nothing serious, I mean, they always give you medicine. So, I mean, both of my mice have not had tumors yet, which I'm thankful. My hamster either, but she's only a couple months old because I've got her December 2017. So she would be 1 year in December. My mice would be 1 year June. Yeah, June. I need to look at their birth certificates. But I believe it's June 23rd. I would have them for 1 year. So, like, every time I celebrate their birthday. So, every time it's June or December, I would get them, like, those, like, treat cupcake things. And I would just give it to them. Which my mice I'd have to get 2 because they're sisters. So, 2 cupcakes, 1 cupcake. So, I'd have 5 pets when I get my rats. But I just want to give you, like, a heads up of what I've been doing. So I might film, and I might take you guys with me when I film. Of course, not when I cash my check, but when I'm leaving Walmart and going to PetSmart, because it's, like, literally, like, across from each other. So, that's that. My cat's still watching my mice. Hey. He's being stubborn. I don't know. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. And comment if you have any comment, because I've never had a pet rat. So, if you have any tips or anything, please, please give them to me, because I've never owned a pet rat at all. We've only owned ferrets, dogs, cats, fish, and now hamsters and mice. So, if you have any advice for rats, please, give it to me. All I know is they're extremely sociable. And as mice, they don't really socialize that much. But I still love my babies, so they're like kids to me, because I'm just 20, so I don't really want any kids of my own yet.